Alright my peeps, I bring you the final Extreme Rules 2013 prediction game video. It's Mark Henry versus Sheamus in a well, this simulation isn't a strap match, but the actual match is a strap match. If there was a strap match option in WWE 13, I would be playing that as a simulation, as I like to be as accurate as possible. But there is no strap match stipulation in WWE 13, or actually any WWE video game as far as I know. Which, you know what, I think I'll talk about that in a WWE 2K14 video soon. But anyways, this is, to me, one of the hardest matches to predict on the Extreme Rules card. Actually, there's a few matches on the Extreme Rules card that I find are, you know, harder to predict than most matches. And I actually think Extreme Rules has one of the most unpredictable card, this year's Extreme Rules. This or actually maybe WrestleMania. WrestleMania also had a few matches that were unpredictable. But yeah, I could see both these guys winning, but like I said, you know, my prediction is Mark Henry, but I went back and forth several times, you know, saying maybe Sheamus wins, maybe Mark Henry wins, maybe this happens, maybe that happens. And then you also, you know, you've also got to think about, is there going to be a rematch? If there's a rematch, who wins that match? You know, I'm thinking there is going to be a rematch between these two guys. I don't think Extreme Rules is the end for this feud. If it is, I'm fine with that. If there is a rematch, I'm also fine with that. But you know, the question is, who's going to win? If there is a rematch, who's going to win this first match? Is it going to be Mark Henry? So Sheamus is the one trying to get revenge? Or is it going to be Sheamus winning this one and Mark Henry winning the second one or whatever? Maybe even Sheamus wins, I don't know, who knows. But anyways, when it comes to this matchup, the fact that it's a strap match, I feel, makes it even more unpredictable. Because if it was just a normal matchup, I would have went for Mark Henry right away, pretty much no hesitation. Because Mark Henry's been on a roll, and nobody's pinned or made Mark Henry submit since Mark Henry has returned. And I'm not counting that Elimination Chamber, because that Elimination Chamber match, first off, it's a multi-person match, it's not one-on-one, and it took 3 guys, all 3 of them had to hit, you know, their finishers on Mark Henry. Actually, Jack Target didn't hit his finisher, but they all had to attack Mark Henry to take him down and pin him. So despite Henry losing that matchup, he came out of that matchup looking really, really strong. So really, you don't need to win a match to look strong. But anyways, yeah. So Mark Henry's been really dominant since returning. You know, he also won the WrestleMania match against Ryback, which, you know, I definitely did not expect. I was expecting Ryback to win. After that win against Ryback, I'm thinking, you know, Mark Henry right now, he's got like all the momentum, and it's just the perfect opportunity to have Mark Henry just run through everybody and just dominate every single opponent he's against, not have anybody beat him by pinfall or submission until he faces John Cena for the WWE Championship. That's, you know, one of the reasons why I think Mark Henry's going to win this. You know, I do think Mark Henry is, you know, next in line for a championship shot. Maybe not at the next pay-per-view, but maybe the pay-per-view after that. If he gets a shot at the next pay-per-view, I'm expecting maybe a triple threat match between Ryback, John Cena, and Mark Henry. But anyways, going back as to why, you know, since it's a strap match, it makes it harder to predict. The reason for that is Sheamus could win this matchup, and it's still, Mark Henry really wouldn't be hurt from that much, because it's a strap match. You don't win the match by pinfall or submission. You win it by tapping the corners, all 4 corners in the ring. So Mark Henry could still lose the matchup and still come out looking strong. So, you know, that was the reason why it was so hard for me to predict, because I could also see Sheamus winning because it wouldn't affect Mark Henry that much. But anyways, I'm still sticking with Mark Henry. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you can click that like button. With that said, I'm out, guys. See ya.